Hello everyone, greetings from PayTap's technical support team. In this series, you will learn how to integrate with PayTaps through our PT2 API endpoints. Throughout the series, we will walk you through the second integration type, which is the invoices. And for the purpose of this series, we have created a very simple Laravel project to walk you through the integration process. But feel free to follow the steps in this series with your own project, whatever the programming language or the frameworks used to integrate with PayTaps. So, let's get started. In this video, we are going to start with the basic requirement or the system requirement that you need before starting to learn more about the invoices integration type itself. So, let's get started. Here, normally, if we are following a normal integration type or any integration manual for maybe a package or a plugin, what we are going to walk through is the first step. Here we are going to set up and activate the integration method, then we are going to walk through the configuration step. But since we are integrating through our APIs, so there are no things like setting up or configuring. Mostly these are a basic needs or a basic information that you need to know before starting the actual integration. And this is what we are going to learn more about in this video. So don't worry if you're still not understanding more about what is the Invoices APIs and the Invoices integration type. All of this will be clarified in the next video. Here we are going to check the basic needs before you start the actual integration. So let's get started. If we navigated over here to step 1, we will see that step 1 is dedicated with four main parts, which is the PCI requirement, the system requirement, setting up and activating and upgrading the integration method, and the supported payment methods. As it may seem, most of these steps are just informative steps. There is nothing to be actually done over here. So, for example, let's get to know about the PCI requirement, and what we are going to learn more about in the next video, that the invoices integration type actually follows the hosted payment page integration type. And for those who know that, hosted payment page integration type does not have any PCI requirements, which make the invoices does not also have any PCI requirements. So as you can see here in this article, you'll learn about the PCI and what is it, what is the PCI requirement, but finally you need to know that Invoices API does not need any PCI requirement. So this is one step to check and you are ready to go. The next thing you could see is the system requirement. And again, since we are using our API, there is no certain system to be installed in. So all what you need to have is your PayTaps merchant dashboard and you're ready to go. There is no actually any system requirements. Now, following up to the next part, which is the setting up. Also, you do not need to set up anything. All what you need to have is to choose the programming language or the way you're going to use the APIs or connect through our APIs. You will need to have a proper HTTP client agent that you prefer, such as curl, postman, whatever the platform you're going to use or the programming language you're going to use. But once you have your merchant dashboard and any HTTP client agent, as you know, APIs cannot be initiated through browsers, so you are ready to go. And finally, the last thing you would like to learn more about is the supported payment methods. And this is actually a very important article that you will need to check once and then to learn more about the supported payment method that we have and what you can use inside this integration. Now, since we learned more about step 1, we can see that step 2 also does not have much information. All what you need to have is the basic information or the basic credentials that you can get from your merchant dashboard over here. So you just need to have, let's say, your region by following out our article, what is my regional endpoint URL over here. There is also an article, if you, of course, as we will be clarifying in the next video, you'll have some credential like the profile ID, the API key, the region, and all of these stuff can be found through your dashboard. Here you can find all the articles that you need to know how to get these credentials. Now, since we learned more about the things we knew or the things we need before starting the actual integration and starting to learn more about the integration type, now we are ready to go and learn more about the Invoices API's integration type itself.